Haxleet for 5 says, I rewatched the 2018 stream he did with Vinny. He seems like a good guy. What was the last update with him? Does he still owe a fortune to Squarejaw? So the most interesting and expensive case currently going on is not actually it's not Greer, it's not Sebens, it's Fong v. Zin in Brisbane. And the details of this case are not public as far as I'm aware. Nobody is monitoring them. I don't know if these things are made public. I get spoon fed information every so often, but very few and far between. A large portion of the litigation fund has been going towards helping Vinny. And I'll talk more about that later, but in general, there's two prongs to his case. First, he must overturn the default judgment against him, which is a scenario where he has to bear his own cost. If he loses, he owes more money to Liz Fong Jones, but he has a $400,000 judgment against him. So if he allows that judgment to be claimed, he's bankrupt regardless. So it doesn't matter if he owes 400,000 or 500,000. The end result is that he loses the totality of everything he's ever worked for the last 20 plus years of his life. Now, if he wins, then he can challenge the case on its merits, and the merits favor him. And if that happens, then he is able to recoup costs for that leg of the litigation. So I don't want to give exact numbers yet. It's remarkably expensive, like shatteringly expensive. And you could make an argument that I don't owe him anything, and I don't. And to be clear, I'm not paying him. I'm directing the trust to him. I have not given Vinny any money at all. I have not given him a single dollar. It's all been through the trust. And the way that works is that it's never me touching it. You could argue though I don't have to do this, but it is in our interest because if Vinny is bankrupt and Liz Fong Jones is able to claim all this money, it sets up two precedents. First, it sets up a precedent that if I do business with you, this insane freak retard tranny will sue you vexatiously, no matter where you are. That's not helpful to our interests. Second of all, it also establishes that Liz Fong Jones will be able to claim an absurd amount of money for hurt feelings, effectively. And that money will then be converted into his own litigation fund, which will then be used to pursue his torturous interference and business interference throughout the world with a pretty good financial foundation. So even though it is expensive, the possibility of allowing Vinny to go into bankruptcy for Liz Fong Jones's benefit is much worse than fighting it, and I'm absolutely not thrilled about that situation, especially considering that I was right about my advice to him, which he did not take into consideration, which he didn't have to consider, because we have no actual business relationship. He doesn't have to give a fuck about what I say. Just as friendly advice that he should have dealt with this sooner was ignored because he truly, honestly believed that the government of Australia would look out for him and deal with a spurious, litigious freak on its own. So he has been roundly corrected on that issue. So yeah, I'm not. I I'm very fortunate that the people who hate me are so evil. There is no ambiguity. There is no both sidesism. These are evil fucking people. And any action against them that I can do, even if it's just directing a trust to a litigation effort not squarely affecting me, is righteous. Chat.
Thanks for watching this clip. This is Willow. Remember to like it, subscribe.